Hi everyone, it's Simon from Buck's Guinea Pig Talks. Now, what's the biggest problem with guinea pigs? What's the thing you worry about the most? It's cutting their nails, okay? And we are going to do a video for you today. And this is what we use. These are claw trimmers, all right? As you can see, let's come in a little bit closer, please. Camera, lady. Can you see that? Great stuff. And you can see there's a little hole there. And that's what we're going to do. So today we are going to trim the nails of some of our guinea pigs, and then I'm going to cut all the videos into such an order, and then you can just watch it. We've got white nails, we've got dark nails, and we've got a mixture of nails. So you will see us doing that. Let's get on with our first guinea pig. Right, it's Luna. Let's have a look at her nails. Come forward, camera lady. As you can see on her nails, they are clear nails. So we are going to trim those nails carefully. Now watch the way I hold Luna. I have got her supported and I've got her here. So this is a two-person job. So on her back paws, my fingers will just go there to support her. Now our cutter will now approach with confidence.
So what I'm looking for is I'm looking to cut the white bit because the pink bit is her. So cutting the white bit, I can cut a little bit further than that. There we go. And I've got a nice, I can see the pink bit again. And so it's nice and easy on the clear nails to cut a decent amount off. It's all right, sweetie.
Now it's always better to cut less off than more. Don't do it in a rush. And if you miss a nail, don't worry, just do it slowly. You'll see that I've always got Luna's foot. Okay, now we're going to go around to this side here. Like I said, this is obviously a tricky job. Some people can do it on their own. We prefer to have two people. Now look, we have let their nails grow a little bit so we can do this video. And let's see, as you see, her foot won't move, and less is better rather than try to take too much off. Now each guinea pig will react differently to their claws being done. Now we just do it very carefully.
Oi.
Some of them will speak.
I'm not hurting you. Yeah,
I think the key is if you remain calm, they will remain calm. But if they're not calm,
I know. Honestly, you'd think I was torturing her.
You'll hear their voices. How's that going? Yeah. Let's do the other side now. Now, the one thing people do is they panic when they trim their nails.
It's not my favourite job.
No. Now, very often, my wife has a couple of glasses of wine. No, she doesn't.
Oh, I
right.
don't.
So let's just do.
I might have it afterwards.
She'll have it afterwards. So we're going to trim the nails very carefully. Now we're going to do a few guinea pigs. And we'll just do them slowly.
Yeah.
We'll
Trying to get them quite square.
Now, even when you've done their nails, they will run around, and the guinea pigs will then smooth the nails down themselves. So sharp nails aren't perfect, but the objective is just to make sure the nails don't grow too much, then start bending over. Okay?
There we go.
We've done it.
All.
There we are. So
4 on the front, 3 on the back.
happy Luna. Let's zoom in, and then what we're going to do? Oh, we're going to get another guinea pig. Xenocrates, let's trim her nails. Now, same process before. Now, each guinea pig is different, but I'm going to hold her foot, and then we're going to slowly go in and just do her nails.
You see that one? It's really thinned out, which is why it's so important to do them. Because what happens is when they thin out like that, they can end up ripping.
They can.
And it hurts them then.
Now also the age of the guinea pig is also key. Xenocrates is quite old now. You can see this particular nail here. That is just due to the age of her. So we're going to smooth that, straighten that out.
You can see where the pink bit is, and that helps you give a guideline of where you can cut to.
The pink bit is the blood vessel. Now people do get very worried if they trim it by accident. Okay, if there is a bit of blood, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so please don't panic. Just make sure you just keep cutting the rest of their their claws. Right, let's go into the front paw now.
So 4 nails on the front.
4.
How good is she? Look at her, so relaxed and calm. They do flinch every time, or quite often they do.
Now I would recommend...
Doesn't mean I'm hurting them though.
No, I would recommend that you check the guinea pig's claws every month and then trim them if necessary. Now we do all our guinea pigs in one go, which obviously can necessitate a degree of time, but what we do is that we then just do the whole lot in one go. So every 4 to 6 weeks, I reckon, all ours are trimmed. Now in the summer, the guinea pigs go on the grass, and that being out on the grass does actually make their...
Sorry, I'm going to get in your way, camera lady.
Let's go there. Being on the grass does mean that their nails will be sort of smoothed down a little bit, but you do have to make sure that their nails, it's part of their health. It's very, very important. Are we done?
We're done.
Okay,
Look, she's so good girl.
Let's zoom into Xenocrates. There we are, that's Xenocrates done. Right, so we now reach Myrtle. We're going to do Myrtle's nails. Oh, now she's can be a bit grumpy, but sometimes she quite likes it. So let's make a start. Now let's have a little look at these nails here. Let's turn her around. Okay, and we'll make a start. They're quite long, as you can see, and we're going to gently do those.
So it's nice and easy to see because they're pale nails. You can see where the pink ends.
And we're just taking a little bit off.
I'm taking a tiny bit off there, just a little bit, because it's hardly anything on that
one.
one.
Can you just hold the clippers up against the camera there?
So you put that through the hole, and then it closes, and then and it's just like cutting your fingernails. It just takes the end off, which is why you don't want to get the same as our nails. Correct. You don't want to get the pink bit.
You can get these for about £5 on Amazon, but get a decent pair. Or you can go to some of the pet shops. Okay, but they're really, really good. They're much better than the old style ones. Right, let's do the other back foot.
Today's camera lady has noticed that actually they're happier having their back nails done than their front nails. I don't like that angle.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh. So this is why it's good for 2 people.
Yeah.
You're constantly supporting them. Right, now we're going to do this now here.
See, this one's bending over. Sometimes they do, don't they? And you can't cut them flat without cutting the quick, so it's really difficult. And again, this third one, this time it depends on the guinea pig. There's hardly anything here.
Just smooth the edge off.
Yeah, because it's quite raggedy. You probably can't see that. It's really raggedy.
Now we're talking as we're doing this, and it's always good to communicate, because if you're holding a guinea pig, obviously I'm trying not to breathe too much because I'm moving. But my wife here is actually being calm as well, and to the guinea pig. So it's very important. If you're nervous, the guinea pig will recognise that, and they'll be like, oh, not very good.
It is my least favourite job, isn't it?
Of course.
I don't like it. And they do flinch, which I can't stop it making me flinch. It doesn't matter, however I know ridiculous that is. I'm a big flincher. I wonder if I can get more on that.
We can come back.
Right,
now,
let me just
don't forget,
this off.
Less is more. So if you take less off, you can cut more off. If you cut more off, you can't put less on.
There we go.
There we are. So that's fine. Let's turn this around. Do one more.
She's so cute. Look at her little feet.
Also, this is a job for adult hands, not really for children's hands. So you've got to be... this front. Let's do this front. That's. So you see, my fingers are wrapped around her sort of joint there, and we're just doing a little bit here. We wanted to do this.
You so make me nervous.
We wanted to do these videos, and what we've done is we've basically doing lots of different guinea pigs. Then we'll put it all together.
I actually got a pen on my hand there.
All right.
There we go.
We're done.
Yeah, look at
that.
that.
We're done.
No, they're all square now.
They are.
But we don't file them and round them off like we would our own personal nails. They'll just naturally do that. That will even up. So by tomorrow, they'll have smoothed those edges naturally.
Could you not make them pink like yours?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not like Juarez from
G-Force. That's Myrtle done.
Well done, Myrtle.
Right, it's next. It is, of course, everyone's favourite. It's Mercury. Now I think we're still on the...
She's so cute, look at her.
I know, and so am I. We're still on the clear paws. She's quite a relaxed guinea pig.
You see, she's been on the grass, got dirty nails, haven't you? Hey.
They do sometimes put their nails in their mouth, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
They're back feet.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, don't you? I do. Yeah. put your toes in. Right, so we're just doing it very carefully now. Now Mercury's quite a big. She's a right chunkster. There we are.
This is why you need big hands. So you need adult hands to cut these.
She's 1,500 grams. She was weighed this morning. Don't worry. Let me just get a grip off her foot. There we are. We can carry on. It's always. That's why we always do 2 of us. Just do it very slowly and carefully. There we are. And then each video of each guinea pig we're doing, and then we're going to put them together. So we're not trying to do this in one uninterrupted stream.
They don't like their front feet done as much. Well,
No.
notice, camera woman.
What's that one? Cool.
That one a bit more.
No,
That one's almost got no wick in it, has it?
Yeah.
They're so different.
Look at her little paws, where her colour in her feet.
I
They're
know, she's
beautiful.
so pretty.
She is, right. And let's do
Yeah, I'll
this one. Okay, and then we're going to do this one here.
Around the outside.
Around the outside.
Hello.
Again, my fingers are just
So
over
pretty.
that limb of hers there, just to make sure that she doesn't move her paw back, and she's quite relaxed. Now Stardust is one of the ones that will be done later on in this video. She loves her nails done.
That's a pamper.
She does. Also,
That one again, it's the second nail along. It's hard to know how much to. I think I can take a tiny bit
Okay.
more off.
Also, it's the more you cut their nails, the more they're used to it. It's like handling as well, actually.
And the older they are, the calmer they are. Look how calm she is. I can stroke her paw.
She's very sweet.
Done them all. Who's a good girl?
There we are. You do that to me as well.
Yes, good boy.
Yeah. See, we'll do anything for subscription. If you want to subscribe, please do it again.
Look how beautiful she is. Oh,
And
hello.
me.
Yes.
Okay, that'll get another subscribe. Okay, let's.
Our camera woman's looking confused.
Cheers. That is Mercury. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's move on to Figaro. Now, our assistant here will trim his nails. Okay. In you come with those clippers. Now, don't forget, just the outsides, not anything underneath. All right. Okay. So now this is our borrowed guinea pig. That was a little pre-planned joke, but it didn't get a laugh, sadly.
It didn't, but
No,
your
okay.
your eldest daughter looked disgusted at
I know,
you behind the
I
camera.
know. So this is
Yeah.
this is a borrow. Now we need to cut his nails. Now he should be all right because he's had a life of luxury with us.
He's got very long nails, actually.
They're quite sharp, aren't they?
Yeah.
So he's not ours, but we are doing the nails very gently.
Now, our person who has him is like Guinea Pig Supremo, and
Yeah.
she does it on her own.
Metal clippers.
Yeah, she's just like
But she's
superstar.
whizzes around. Right, so let's spin him round. Okay. Again, don't forget just the edges of his toes, nothing underneath. Thank you.
As you can see, look,
Yeah.
you can see really clearly where the
Yeah.
quick is and where the dead nail is that
He's
you
very
can cut.
relaxed, you know.
I know, he's used to his lovely owner
He's used to
doing
this. Yeah. So this is the first time we've cut the nails with him, so we're not too sure. His temperament's
Can you
actually.
see that one? Sorry, that one. Can you see how it's thinning off?
Yep.
If you don't do it when they're thinning off and you just leave it, they'll end up splitting or, you know, just like your own nails. So it's really important. So I've got to get his
No, that's
nails
fine.
separate now.
Yep.
Really important to cut them, so stop them damaging themselves. I can do a bit more than that. Wait a minute. So, I'm
Now this is-
getting between the holder and the camera lady. There we go. This is my least fun job, isn't it?
It is.
There we go. Nice.
Now we're hoping that if we add all the videos together, then you will work out how to cut each guinea pig's nails. I don't think one guinea pig will actually do a clear shot for everything. So that's why we're doing lots of them. It's
Hands.
very sweet, isn't he?
So cute.
He's a
aren't
very
you?
nice guinea pig.
He is lovely.
So he's Moondust.
Yes, you want to
and
sniff me, but I need your head out the way.
Moondust and
Head out the way, you
Democritus
cheeky
are
boy.
not yet visually pregnant on the weight, so we can say that. He's settled in quite nicely, hasn't he?
He's enjoying the grass.
He has. This is his 5th time on the grass today. So it looks like it might rain, so we'll just hang on it. Let's just turn him round. Now he's got beautiful front paw. Look at his beautiful paw.
Really, really pretty. They're
He's a
sort of
he's a teddy.
almost like a badger. Look at the
He's very
dark
sweet.
and then the white.
So, hold on.
Very pretty boy.
Oh, hang on. He's not a parrot.
Who's a pretty boy?
Oh dear. Obviously, if you talk nice to the guinea pigs, that's a nice way of relaxing. His heart rate has not increased.
Well, you can feel it because it's right next
It's
to you.
lovely, yeah, it's lovely.
Oh, who's a good boy? That's all of them.
Oh, sorry, he's
3
quite
at the back,
relaxed.
4 at the front, each side.
There we are. That's that one done. Righto, everyone. We're now at Democritus. Okay, so now she's got the teddy markings, but she's still got the clear nails. There we are. So again, is she going to be relaxed? I think she is. Now she's quite relatively young. She's only a year old, so her nails aren't that required for cutting. But you have to check them anyway. Sometimes, even if they're like 3 or 4 months old, just check them. You don't have to cut them, but just check them. It's always makes sense to check. Right, here we go. Now, she's not moving, but I've got her securely held.
Right, can you see this nail's darker? It's not a black nail, it's a darker nail. With the white nails, you can see the quick that's pink, and it's really easy then to know where to cut because you see the clear. Now, when you've got guinea pigs, lots of them have a mix and match of different coloured toes. If you do the pale one first, it gives you a rough idea, not accurate, but a rough idea of how much you want to cut off. This one, especially in bright sunlight, it helps. I can see the difference in colour. When they get to the pure black nails, which we'll do, and you'll see, it's very different. And so I'm going to show you, I'm going to have to do, sorry,
No,
camera
all right,
lady.
Let's do that one. No, we can do it slowly.
It's hardly anything to take off that, but there was a
There we
tiny
are.
thin end bit. So when when we have the other nails, you'll see what I look for. But these look nice, all clear, all clear.
Now let me just give you a little tip. Obviously, Democritus and Moondust are in with Figaro, so potentially they'll be pregnant. So what we like to do is, well before they actually have their babies, we check their nails because towards the end of their pregnancy, they don't really move very fast, and we certainly don't want to be trying to lift them and hold them while we're cutting nails. So we try and ensure that their nails are done. Also, when their nails are long and sharp, if there's little babies, they may well accidentally just put their foot on a baby guinea pig. So that's one of the other things, which is a tip for just. That's what we've picked up. Right, I think she's now done. Thank you very much. That's her. Hello. Okay, so let's do the first one, which is a mix and match of dark and light claws. We've got Moondust. Okay, so let's come in with that camera. Now I'm holding her quite securely, but she's quite comfortable like this. So
But she doesn't like this.
Well, she might not.
So white ones first, and I can get a gauge of how roughly long, how much I'm having to cut off. So that's quite easy. You see that.
Also, when I'm holding her, I'm actually using my chest as a hand as well.
Now
Here we go.
these, I don't know how much you'll be able to see, but I can see, because we're out in bright sunlight, it's a nightmare in winter, that there's a really smooth, and then about here, the colour goes slightly different, and it's a different shape to it. If you look from underneath, you can see it as well. So you need to have a really good look at their nails. So I can roughly see, but in the winter, I can absolutely tell you, this is a nightmare because you can't see. So
I think another tip is to try and cut their nails in bright light, especially if they're dark nails. You can actually look from underneath behind, but if you're not going to actually take off as much as possible, just take off a little bit.
there we go.
There we are. How good is that?
Good girl.
And she hasn't moved in my hands.
So, and you can see, look, it's just so different what you can see and what decision you can make.
Got a lovely tummy.
We might, with a different guinea pig, show what they look from underneath. But
Yes.
she's not going to like that, so
No.
we won't do it.
Now,
with
I
you.
would suggest you
No,
do her
we won't.
right
I've done
paw.
both feet.
Yeah, and do the right on the front.
Yeah, so at the
If
top.
we can just do it gently.
There's hardly anything that needs coming off here.
Yeah.
The front paws don't usually need much.
No.
They just need levelling out.
Okay.
Right, can you see there's like almost a hangnail there? I know it's probably the... Can you see that, camera lady?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we need to make sure that comes off because we don't want that to catch on something and come off on its own.
It'd be awful if she caught Figaro. He wouldn't be able to run around properly. But now, she's only moving because I had support on her for 3 of her paws, but not for this one here. So I'm now going to turn her around, and so she was almost in a trance for the other ones.
Yeah,
now
she
here
was
we go
good.
for this one. She was very, very good.
I'm just taking the little end off.
It's one of her first nail clippings, I think. It's not. She hasn't had that
She's only
many.
little.
She's only about 7-8 months old.
Good girl.
Are we
Good
done?
girl. All done.
Cool. Right, okay, it's Honeyduke's turn now. So let's do Honeyduke's, make her pretty. Okay, so let's start with the feet here.
She's been on the grass. Look, she's got a little green tan. You've had a hair dye. You're such a funky piggy.
Now, we did do a shorter video for her about a year ago, and in that she was a bit like unsure. But maybe she'll behave herself when we do one of many. Let's turn this one around. Sorry, my assistant. Again, we're just making sure she's comfortable. There we are. So we've got our fingers go around her foot. Now, I hope, okay, sometimes the angles are blocked out by hands, but hopefully there is enough video so you can, if one's a bit unclear, you can watch another one. But the video clips. Okay, so we should have them all on. Let's go to the next one here. Now these nails are quite interesting. Look, they're starting to slightly bend over on this front right far one. So we're going to do
2 under her hand.
Okay, so let's hang on. Let's do this front right paw carefully. Let's just get her comfortable. Right. Okay, so that's there we are. So we're going to slowly do these.
She's a flincher.
Now, we don't like editing. We're going to show it as it is, okay?
I'm going to come across camera. Is that okay?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so I'm glad we took our washing in. Right, that's one slightly turned over. Again, just trim it slowly. That's all you've got to do. Don't worry about the noise. It'll be fine.
I haven't hurt her at all. Look, she's getting really cross with me, but I haven't hurt her. And it's good for her because it means her nails will be healthy. They won't rip. And she'll be much stronger with them done. So I'm doing you a favour, Grumpy.
Done that one. Should we do this one on the side? Got this side to do. Okay, round you come. So I will see. The camera will look at her, and I'll hold her feet. The camera can just look at her little face. Very sweet indeed.
She's so cute.
So she's come up to 3. She'll be 3 in early August. She's like a pamper session there. So the objective of this video is to show you that different guinea pigs have different nails, and they react differently to basically the same thing being done, which is their nails being trimmed.
And I flinch when they flinch, which isn't helpful.
No, but it's a nice thing.
Calm.
It's a nice thing though, because it shows caring. And that's all very useful.
Her foot's covered. She stood in poo.
Well, she's allowed to be. Right.
There we go. All
Okay.
done.
So that is the Honeyduke done. Righto. Next up is Coco. Okay. So Coco has got a mix, I think, of light and dark. So, and she's got some lovely. She's been out on the grass all day long. Right. Let's make a start on her back now. Let's just carefully get her comfortable. We know
Hopefully
the drill.
the big rosette there at the back.
Yes, there we are. We're doing the
Show your
nails.
hands in the
There
way
we
a
are.
bit. There we go.
Now we're doing doing all the guinea pigs, and on each one is a video clip. We'll put them all together. So hopefully you'll be able to see. Now let's see whether we can get this next one. Hopefully this is both informative and possibly a little bit enjoyable, entertaining. I
You're all
hope.
covered with.
Right, here we go. The
Right.
next one.
Now we did let these grow longer than we normally would for this video, so it would be clear, but they are longer than we would like.
Yes, we wanted to show clearly how we cut their claws. It's very, very important to make sure they're happy and healthy, and also we've got to make sure we can do these videos when they're just relaxed.
Can you see?
They've had a lovely day out on the grass, and we're just doing these. Each time we do a video, we're putting
I'll
them
get
back
her
into their
little
cage. Oh,
3 toes at the back. Let me
There we
just
are.
grab that last one. It's only a tiny bit to come off. But it's all hidden in her fur. I can barely see, so you won't be able to see, I think, on the camera.
There we are. Let's do the fronts now. So we'll turn that one there. Okay.
Okay. Hello.
Again, her little paws there. Now it's quite difficult to actually video doing these nails. Okay, it's not the easiest. So as I said to you before, look at different parts of the videos. We should have 13 of our guinea pigs here, unless one of them goes really crazy. We should do each one of them. And there's a mixture of nails and temperaments. That's quite important.
So thank you to our temporary camera
There we
lady.
are. So let's do that
Doing an
one.
excellent job there.
Okay, so we're just doing less is far better. Take less. It's a bit like pruning a tree actually. Just take small bits off, and then you can
I wish you'd
Take
do this
more.
when you actually cut the trees back in the garden, because you hacksaw
Thank you.
them.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Take far too much off.
Yes, hashtag humour. Yes. So, are we good on this one?
Wait a minute,
Let's
no.
move it. Okay. Okay.
One more drop. And there's one that
Yeah.
I've caught very
Very
slightly.
fine. It was again, absolutely no problem. She hasn't reacted to that one, and that's
She
absolutely
wasn't bothered at all.
no, and that'll be absolutely fine. So no problem. So don't panic when that happens. Not a problem. Right. Okay, you're done. Right. Okay. It is now Storm. It's everyone's favourite. It's Storm. Let's see how Storm reacts having her claws chopped. Right. So she's beautiful. There we are. Okay. So I'll do the stroking at this end, and then we'll just. Now her claws are slightly darker, but I'm just relaxing her here. I've got her full support of her weight and her body. There we are. The key is, as I said before.
Sorry, if you can look, you can see almost underneath. There's a dead bit now. If you can come from behind here, camera lady. You can, even on the dark nail, see a slight bit of pink to try and see where the nail changes. It's really hard to do though. My gut feeling is I can cut a bit more off this, but I'm wary to do so in case I've got it wrong. So we do cut a bit less. It's much harder. Yep.
Right. So let's do this front one here. Okay. Let's just do. These are dark nails. Okay.
Well, the front's easier because you only usually take a tiny bit off anyway.
Yeah.
Just to even them out. So the front bits I don't mind doing. It's the back ones when you've really got to gauge how much, because if you leave too much, it's not good for them.
Right. Okay. We're going back to these ones at the back here. Again, they're quite sharp, but we have let them grow deliberately so we could do this video.
I think I can see in this bright light. There's sort of almost a line there. I don't know if you can see that.
I can see it, yeah.
And so I think that's where the nail is. So you don't. Look,
Lovely.
it's quite a little chunk I've taken off there.
Now Dalmatians, because she is near enough a Dalmatian, she's not a total Dalmatian, but she's near enough. They have very thin, sharp nails.
I think I should start wearing my glasses to do this.
Oh yeah.
Look, that one really thins there. That doesn't mean that's the end of the nail, but that means that's really thinning. If it does that, you know, it could end up snapping, just like your nails are when they thin, and they can just catch. So there we go.
Fantastic.
And she's fine.
And then let's do the front one. She's going very relaxed.
She's not bad at all, is she?
She's not. I think it's
They
good.
don't like the front, do they? Look at that. She's flinching away, and I'm not doing anything to you.
There we are.
There we go. Again, I'm going to take a tiny, tiny bit off. There, she's flinching away.
Okay. It's just about getting them relaxed. Just tickling her chin. Now, I don't know where my finger is in relation to her mouth, but she's fine. There we are. And that's Storm done. Okay, so this is Stripe. Now, we've noticed this is probably Stripe's first time of having her nails trimmed. So this will be interesting. Again, same principle. Just relax them, okay? And then we're going to start with
I'm going to go with the front, actually, because it's right here next to me.
Again, tiny amounts.
Hardly anything. Just realised I've got a plaster on my own finger while doing this.
That's when the guinea pigs were cutting your nails. Right. Now, if we keep it nice and relaxed and calm, then she won't mind it. And if she doesn't mind it, then she'll have it done. It's quite new to her, so it hasn't hurt her.
She hardly needs anything taken off the front.
I do know her siblings had their nails cut recently.
Not much needed off the back either.
Lovely. And then we're going to do this one here. Now, we're seriously not rushing. We're taking our time here, but she's just very easy.
Well, yes, I am taking my time, but also I don't like this job, so it's not something I linger over. It's not like having a cuddle with them, which is fun.
But she's not too bad. She's not too bad, is she?
I don't like that bit.
Fantastic. Look at that. Fantastic.
Just
lovely.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just keeping a close eye and just working out what you think's the right thing.
She's done very well. Look at that.
Girl.
Hello.
First time.
Right, okay, now don't forget, when you've got quite a lot of guinea pigs, okay, to trim their nails, you've got to make sure that each time you do it, it's like you're doing it the first time, okay, so that's really good. Now, okay, let's start with, let's do this one. This is Bella. Okay, so again, nice and slow. She's quite relaxed. Oh. Yep. Lovely. Yeah, that's cool. And then we'll turn her around, and then we can. Oh, you're going to go that way? Okay, that's fine. Now, oh, that's a nice angle. So.
Oh, I think I can go there. It's got a bit there, and then this one's hardly got any. So just because you're taking a large amount off one, doesn't mean you take a large amount off all of them.
After a while, you get to know which guinea pigs don't mind it, and which guinea pig where you can cut on each guinea pig. So again, just be careful with your own guinea pig and get to know them.
Right. See, nothing really needs cutting here, but I want to. Sorry,
Go on,
camera lady. I want to. I really need to wear my glasses doing this now. I'm getting older.
Lovely.
I wanted to just even that out.
Cool. Right, then we're going to do the front. She's quite happy, no real problems there. Let's just do. Oh, let's get her comfortable. If she's comfortable, we're comfortable. Okay, so let's go and do this one here.
Hardly anything needs to.
Yeah, now don't feel like you have to cut. You don't have to. If there's a tiny bit to come off, these clippers are actually really, really good. Just take the tiniest amount off, or don't cut them off and just leave them. That's fine. I've got this last. Her front right. There we are.
Look at that, lovely. So contrasting, and then a really beautiful brown nose.
Okay.
All the way through, lovely contrasts. Yes, all right.
All right, so we're.
You know, she's had enough. She's going squeak, squeak, squeak.
So sometimes, like this one, they are not quite so happy. But I'm holding her paw here, but I'm not harshly holding it. I've just got my fingers just very gently resting. It's more to stop her foot moving.
All
right.
done, all four.
Is that all good?
Yeah.
We've done that bottom one there.
I thought I had.
That little first one.
Yeah, no, I've done it. There's hardly anything to come off. Should I do a little bit more?
Do a tiny bit. Lovely.
There we go.
Okay, that is Bella.
Bella Boo?
Okay, this is Stardust. Stardust is the oldest guinea pig we've got, so her nails reflect that. Okay, so we're going to just be very careful with her. She's quite clear. She's a real flop. She'll just flop down.
You're holding that bit
fine. That's fine.
angled. No, I don't know what you're doing.
Okay, where do you want me to go?
I don't know.
All right.
There we go.
So she just likes the attention. She's quite calm. Unlike some of the younger ones. She's had all day on the grass. She'll go back to her cage and she'll just flop on the hay. Potentially it might rain. That's why as we're cutting them, we're putting them back in. Now, what will happen is obviously it won't rain for 2 hours, but we will be putting them back in. Okay, so we're going to have to, you can see as she's got older, her nails naturally just go across slightly. We're going to trim those back. Okay.
See, at the side, it looked like I could cut to there.
Oh no.
Can you see?
Yeah.
You see from above?
Yep.
But from above there, I can only cut to there, so it's really important, especially as they get older, that kind of thing happens. But if I'd have just looked to the side, I could have cut right back to there, which would have hurt her.
Yeah, her nails naturally thicken. It's a bit like...
Yeah, a lot thicker.
It's a bit like my toenails.
Oh, that's grim.
You haven't got to cut those, don't worry.
Oof, you'd have to pay me. I don't get paid for doing the guinea pig
Only when
nails.
we're monetized. Right, so let's do front paw. So please do the watch hours, and then we'll do a video of my wife cutting my toenails.
No, we won't.
No, we won't. Right, so this is Stardust. Okay, that's the easiest way we're going to get 4,000 watch hours.
I don't think that's the family-orientated, healthy audience we're looking for.
Oh, okay.
We have lovely viewers.
So do subscribe to our channel and like, and we've got one more. We've got to go back on this one.
One more to go on the other one, but I can do the other one first.
Yeah, we'll do that one.
We have lovely people who watch our videos, don't we?
We have. We've got lovely. We really appreciate it. And
Right, so many nice comments.
Yes, about your voice as well, main camera lady. But also we've got a Q&A coming up this week. We'll upload this one today on Sunday, the 5th of May. So we'll do that quite quickly. We've got a Q&A that we're going to release up on Wednesday, and then got loads of other little bits and pieces to do. Right, so is that her done, do you reckon?
Might just take a little bit of this back one, a little bit more.
Now we're going to be going over these nails next couple of days. We can smooth them up. It's all okay. But she's absolutely fantastic. Right, so that is Stardust. There we are. Okay, so there you are. That is how we cut the guinea pig's claws. It's taken a while, but we've tried to do as many guinea pigs as possible, and we'll put them all in one long video. So hopefully you've got some value out of this, okay? This is obviously Honeyduke. We're finishing now. So our camera lady will zoom in on Honeyduke to show that she's absolutely fine. Thank you very much indeed. Please do like and subscribe and watch some of the other videos. And most of all, thank you. Good luck with your guinea pigs, doing what you may think is the worst thing possible, to do their nails, but actually it's not too bad. Practice makes perfect. Just take your time, relax, don't worry. There we are. Let's have a little zoom in on her.
182 nails.
Wow.